I feel like this is what I always imagined, like having a YouTube channel and vlogging would be like when I was younger, because I did used to make like silly little videos just by myself, and then I would pretend that I had a YouTube channel, but I wouldn't actually post them anywhere. I wanted to start a pretty, I don't know, to me, I feel like this is going to be an important, very important weekly vlog. I have a bit of a large headache right now, so I apologize if, you know, I'm looking out of it or something. Calcifer stole a lot of my sleep last night and this morning. I got back from Italy a little bit ago now, a little over, I don't even know. It was coming back across the ocean, getting back through the time zones, trying to get back into routine. That's a lot of what this week is going to be about, because since getting back from Italy, which by the way was fantastic, wonderful, I had such a good time. You can check out the video, which I'm actually currently working on right now as we speak, but it will be up before this vlog. But I had a really nice time going through Venice, Rome, Pompeii, Amalfi. It was just really something else. It was really something else, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with you. I'm really liking how the video is turning out so far. Yeah, so I got back, and I need not to cry this early in the vlog. I've been watching a bunch of lifestyle content since I've been back, among others Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte. She also does booktube as well, but I love her vlogs. I've been watching Jamie from Jamie's Library, love her, and just a bunch of other YouTubers and booktubers as well who do lifestyle vlogs, and they have just really inspired me because so much of their content is opening up so much and cracking open the stigmas around talking about mental health, just about talking about how you're doing in general, and I used to do so much of that in my videos. And speaking of lifestyle content, I would really like to get more of that in this week's vlog. I'm actually doing something this week, some things this week in Toronto, which is fun, and I'm also so excited that a company that I've previously been wearing, previously shopped with them, love them, wear them a lot when I do yoga and stuff. They're going to be sponsoring my weekly outfits this week and sponsoring this video, so thank you so much to Halara. I'm actually wearing a very cute, just zip up workout top right now from them. I cannot wait to show you all of the outfits that they sent over. I needed a little motivation to get back to working out because I have just really not been taking care of myself, to be completely honest. I feel like I've forgotten how to take care of myself. I've not been prioritizing that, and this week I want to get back to yoga. I want to get back to going to the gym, to running, especially. It's just so important, especially during like the winter months as we approach the darkest day of the year here. The sun has really not been coming out, and that, among other things, has just made my mental health plummet. So back to what I was talking about, just watching these people like open up, it's just making me remember that, yeah, I used to talk about that stuff, and I think as my channel just grew and grew, I also want to say a very huge welcome and hiya to all of the new people here. We're almost at 400k now, which is crazy to me. I think as my channel grew and grew, it got harder and harder to be vulnerable or more vulnerable or open up, especially because in my mind I'm like, Emma, you literally have it so good you don't even know. Like, how dare you ever say anything about you not doing well? One of my biggest fears, which is so silly, is just people telling me to stop complaining. Oh my gosh, she's just complaining. Why is she complaining so much? That'll do it for me. I'm never gonna speak again. But really what it is, when I talk to you guys about how my life is going, how things are going, it really isn't me complaining. It's me just explaining, just talking to you, just telling you what's up. I'm not here to lament. I'm not here to look for pity. What I am here to do is make content that for me reflects my reality, because for the past, like, I don't know, 6 or 8 months, I just feel like the videos I have been making, my heart has not been in them. Everything, I mean, a couple of them are obviously quite real and raw, and a ton of them, of course, I've had tons of fun making. The Shatter Me vlog, I'm looking at you. But for a lot of them, watching them back and then going backwards in my channel and then looking at videos from a couple years ago or even a year ago, pretty much any piece of content before I moved, I'm just like, wow, who is that? Who is she? Where is she? When is she? Where did she go? I really miss her. Seeing just myself now in my videos, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Every smile feels very forced. It feels very hard almost every day to pick up the camera. I think it's hard sometimes when you have made your job, because YouTube is my job. I feel like sometimes it's hard when you make your job yourself, like you are the job. Your life is what you are putting out there in order to live your life, if that makes sense. Especially when like I so prized my channel as a place where I wanted to make comforting, inspiring, cozy videos. And I know so many of you wonderful people still comment that like my videos are those things. For me though, it doesn't. Trying to keep my channel that way, I don't want to come on every day and be like, I'm not doing well, I'm doing really poorly, I'm in the worst mental health place that I've probably possibly ever been in my life. It's just not something I want to hash out every single day, even though for me, of course, that's like the reality going on behind the scenes. And so many of you have noticed it. I just don't feel like myself anymore. And I feel like I've lost quite a big chunk of myself. I feel quite empty. Yeah, the long and short of it is that I've just never experienced such a prolonged, heavy, severe, depressive state. I don't know, editing me is probably gonna get so scared and so anxious to post this video because I'm just not used to posting content that feels real anymore. I'm not used to putting myself out there anymore. I feel like I've reached a point where I don't want to make videos anymore unless they're coming from a place of like utmost 100% sincerity. And not to say that my videos before weren't. I just feel like I want my heart to be 100% in the content that I'm creating. This is like, I don't know, this is just my reality right now, what's happening. Obviously just feeling this way for a number of reasons. Living here has not been easy at all, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna make this video until the new year because I just want to like, you know, set off the new year with like a good tone, very open, honest communication with you guys, because I seriously consider so many of you just like I know you. I know obviously your username, your names. I know what so many of you are up to, what you like, what your favorite books are. Even if I don't know what you look like I have a picture of so many of you in my head, and you guys just mean the world to me. Like seeing so many of the same names pop up literally year after year now. I just really appreciate so much comforting space that the comment section is, what a wonderful community we have here, and I just wanted to say thank you, especially during a year when I've lost contact with a lot of people in my life since moving here. I've become quite isolated. I haven't made any friends here in Toronto. Of course, that's on me. And so it's been quite a lonely experience. Whatever you're going through, if you're going through something, anything, I'm here for you. As distant as I am, of course, I've been looking for any and every way out of Toronto. I am really trying to get out of here because it's just been really detrimental, and the fact that it has been detrimental has left me feeling a little bit alone in that struggle, because I don't know many people personally who can relate to what I go through living here. I don't know, the city has like sucked the life out of me. I love and adore and worship nature above all else. I think I just felt for a long time that I was like, the problem was me. I was the problem. I couldn't love the city. There was something wrong with me, inherently wrong with me. I'd just be like everyone else I saw. Although of course I'm sure that they're going through their own things, their own struggles, their own battles, but I'm just like, why can't I just fit in here? It is very painful for me to go back and look at my old videos and see even though how much I was struggling with like a brain injury, how happy and hopeful I still managed to be. And now when I like look in the mirror or edit my videos back, I just have a lot of trouble recognizing myself and who I am and what I want. So Actually, not what I want. What I want has always been fundamentally the same. From literally as soon as I gained consciousness, I just wanted the grass and the forest and the animals. That's all I've ever wanted. So anyway, that is just a little intro for the vlog so that we can hopefully bounce off it, just go through it, go straight through it. The goal this week is to try and just do little things, prioritize taking care of myself, because I've stopped doing yoga, stopped going to the gym, stopped reading even. My Goodreads goal is going backwards as we speak, and this week I want to claw my way back to myself with you, because honestly, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, if I didn't have a creative outlet like this that allows me to like be very honest about my reality, I don't know if I would have any motivation to do this. So I have booked a therapy session this week. Thank God. I have a bunch of cute new gym clothes. We're gonna start those yoga sessions all over again because it's been a very long time and I feel like I've lost so much strength, so much flexibility, but I want to get it back. We're going to read again because I've started a really good book that I can't wait to tell you about, and we are gonna try, damn it, to just get through the week in a hopefully positive way. If it is not helpful for you to hear these things, if it is detrimental in any way, I will put timestamps in the timestamp place so that you can skip around through the video and just consume content that serves you. I actually do have some exciting news, something I'm looking forward to, like really trying to look forward to like break this like depression sheet of glass. I'm going to see the Nutcracker tonight. I'm going to see the Nutcracker ballet tonight. I've never seen it. It's been a dream of mine for so long to see it. I love the Nutcracker. I love ballet. I used to do ballet. And I just am trying to be so incredibly excited to go see it because I'm like, Emma, this is what you wanted to do and go and see for so long. Last year I couldn't go and see it because I got sick, I got COVID, but today I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go watch the Nutcracker, so I want to like just try to make it a special occasion. It's at 7 o'clock tonight and I just want to pick out a really cute outfit. I want to get ready. Yeah, I want to get ready. Look at me, I look like a drowned rat. I don't know how much of this intro made it into the vlog. If all of it did, there we go. I babbled, I did it. I overcame my fears of opening up again on this channel, which really probably shouldn't be fears in the first place because I can't emphasize enough just how great you are. If I haven't already said that, and before I start crying again, I'm gonna go. Great big thank you to Halara for sponsoring today's video. They are primarily an activewear brand, but as you're gonna see, pretty much all of the pieces that they gifted me, you can dress them up in any way, shape, or form that you want. Perfect if you're looking to gift that active person in your family a gift card or some new activewear clothing for the holidays. These are all of my honest opinions on all of the clothes that they sent me. I'll let you know immediately that you can use the code EMMY15 to get 15% off of your order. I'll show you the two pieces that I'm wearing right now. So I got this zip up that zips from the top and the bottom, which I really love. It's just a nice fitted black zip up. It's ribbed, it's really comfortable, it's very light, it's great for jogging. The first set of leggings that I got, these are their Cloudful leggings. Oh my gosh, so soft, so nice and stretchy, and they have pockets, huge, nice, large pockets that like you could fit your phone in, you could fit your keys in, you could fit a water bottle in. I want to show you my favorite piece, which is this really gorgeous activewear dress. This is one of my favorite shades of blue. This one reminds me a lot of like a ballerina look or something. It feels very like princessy, and the thing I love about this is of course obviously the built-in shorts. It is a little bit later and I'm going to be needing to get ready for the Nutcracker soon, but I don't know if I mentioned earlier, I don't think I did. I'm gonna be going home to stay with my family for a little bit, obviously to stay for Christmas, but I think it might be a little bit of an extended stay just because I just really haven't been doing well here at all, and I'm just gonna go home. I'm just gonna go home. Of course, Calcifer is gonna go with me. I'm just gonna go stay at home for a little bit. I need to film a few videos before I leave. I need to get some stuff done. I need to pack a bigger bag than usual. So a lot going on. What can I say except that it's Christmas and we're all in misery. So I just watched Christmas Vacation last night. So in terms of reading updates, I would really like to talk to you about some books. My phone is about to die, but I do need to start a new audiobook and I don't know what to start. I have Wayward In by Amelia Hart, which I did start and I'm 8% through. I started that like a couple weeks ago though, and honestly, I just wasn't really getting into it. And I do have, oh, where is it? Oh. I do have the physical copy as well right here, so I don't know. I don't know if I really want something heavy like this, because this is about like 3 different women in 3 different time periods, and I think they all are in abusive relationships or struggling with something, or I think, yeah, one of them's in the 1600s, so she's awaiting trial for something she didn't do, because people think that she's a witch. I just don't know. I'm just not in the headspace for that, to be honest. The other audiobook I have in is The Winter Duke by Claire Eliza Bartlett. I also have the physical copy of this. I haven't started this. If I like the audiobook narrator, I will keep it, but I also have a tags list in my audio, and I have like a tag for Christmas, so I have a bunch of titles, so I'm gonna see what is available. So I thought I would pick out an outfit for the Nutcracker. I think I have like two options in my head that I think would look cute and that give off very Nutcracker vibes, so let me get them. It is pretty cold out. Alright, so this is the first one. I really love this. It is a bit longer and it's warmer. This one is from Lace Made. I really like it. I was just wearing this actually a couple videos ago, and yeah. But there's also this one. This one I found thrifted on ThredUp. This one to me maybe screams more like ballet. I don't know, maybe we'll try them both on. This one, actually both of them, I'm gonna need to wear tights because the temperature is rapidly dropping. Okay, so what happened was that I tried on actually many dresses and I was just not feeling it. So this is, I think, the look I've decided to go for instead. We have a red bow in my hair, which is very festive, and then this top from Simple Retro with the buttons. I brought this to Venice. I really loved it. Really loved it. I think it's really cute. And then these black trousers are also from Simple Retro. And then, first of all, the shoes are freaking cool as hell. I found these thrifted. They feel like they've never been worn, and they go perfectly with my pearl like button up. But the thing is, did these look comfortable to walk in? No, they don't. But look how sick they are. So I'm debating leaving these on, although I definitely am, you know, I have to take the transit there and then walk a bit. So I don't know if I should wear these or not. And then I think to really put the icing on the cake, I'm gonna wear my pearl like coat as well, which I also found thrifted. Here's the look, one way or the other. Just pretend I wore these shoes, okay? Because they look really cool. I'm getting ready to go to the gym, even though I don't want to, but we're gonna go anyway. I haven't been back to the gym since like even before going to Italy, so this should be interesting. I haven't run in a long time, but I want to get back on my running goal. I just find it really hard to work out or find any motivation for really anything in the winter, especially when it's so dark out. But I have my new leggings on. I just need to take my fuzzy socks off, but they're really cute. They're little penguins. Let's go do this before I find an excuse not to.
Hi, did you just have dinner? Did you just have a good dinner? What can you tell us about it? Yeah, it was good.
Here are the leggings and this top. I really like this top. I love the color, and I just discovered that it has holes for your thumbs. So this is the look for today. These are another two pieces that I picked from Halara. I actually did my yoga session in this morning. I've never done yoga before in a skirt. This was like so nice. I love this shade of green. I don't know what to call this, but it's this really beautiful square neck tank top. And then the back is probably the coolest part. I don't know if you can see, but it like ties. Or when I go to the gym, I think I'm gonna change into these leggings. This color is so nice. I don't have anything in this like really wine dark, Homer's wine dark sea. Halara is also so good at selecting their fabric for stretchability, which is very important to me because bodies do not look the same at any point of the day. Bodies are always changing. I feel like it's important that your clothes change with you, and they're also never see-through, thank God. Okay, so the nutcracker was amazing. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was really phenomenal. I just adored it. It was so great. Yeah, I'm just so happy that I got to go see it this year. So grateful, so thankful. I don't know, I just loved it, man. I really loved it. And very interesting to see how it differs from the Nutcracker and the Mouse King, the novella by E.T.A. Hoffmann, which I read last year, because it is very different. Tchaikovsky's version is very different, but the pas de deux from the Nutcracker is one of my favorite songs ever. So getting to hear that performed live, and of course seeing the pas de deux, the dance, was so incredibly wonderful. I'm very happy that this week, when like I'm like, okay, I'm really not doing well, let's try to do some things to get back to myself. The book that I've picked this week is so good, and I'm actually feeling like a little bit excited to read it, which is a nice feeling, a really nice feeling. It is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. First of all, why did no one tell me that this is set in a fictional Iceland? Why did no one tell me that? I would have like, oh my god, I would have lost my mind. It is so good. I'm really enjoying it. I got to page 52, so not that much of the way through. I'm using my little cat bookmark from Italy, but oh my god, I didn't know it was set in a fictional Iceland. And also I started reading it and it was just so good that now I have like my annotation stuff in here, because I really want to annotate this. It is so beautiful. So we follow Emily, who is studying fairies, different kinds, and her studies have taken her to Iceland, although it's not Iceland, but it is Iceland. It's just not called Iceland. The descriptions are like exactly, man, just having a fantasy Iceland is so beautiful because I can see it all. I know exactly what she's talking about. It's so beautiful. I can see it in my mind. I was among the first to sight the snowbound mountains rising out of the sea, the little red-roofed villages huddled below them like Red Riding Hood as the wolf loomed behind her. It was such stark country. Every detail, from the jumble of brightly painted cottages to the vivid greenery of the coast to the glaciers lurking on the peaks, was so sharp and solitary, like embroidered threads, that I suspect I could have counted the ravens in their mountain burrows. And just like, there's so many little wonderful descriptions, like the wind had tasted snow. Anyway, so she is there with her boarhound, her dog, named Shadow. I used to have a dog named Shadow. He was a black lab German shepherd. But anyway, she's there with Shadow, and she is studying Fae, and she's trying her best to be socially adept, but in fact she is socially inept. She really struggles to talk to people. She has massive social anxiety. She's a hermit, she's a recluse, and she just kind of wants to live in her little turf house. Iceland is so famous for their turf houses. In fact, like the portrait or the picture, the photo that I took that I have on my wall for Iceland, because what I've decided to do is make like a little, try to make a gallery wall with like at least probably just one photo from each of my trips. And the photo for Iceland is actually a place where there are lots of myths and folktales around fairies being in that area, which like I'll show you it in a second, but it's so fun because I'm like, I can just like see it all so well. So she is staying in this little turf house, and she has already managed on like her first week there to offend a lot of people in the very small town that she is staying in. Not by any like really means or malice of her own. She just doesn't really know a lot of things in social situations, and yeah. She also has an academic rival who has not followed her to Iceland, although 50 pages in he shows up and she's like, what are you doing here? Really fun. His name is Wendell, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. You guys are so right, this is the perfect winter read. It is full of glaciers and snow and the cold and really survival, and hopefully some like spooky winter fairies, I think, because all around the world in this novel, and Emily is like compiling studies and stories of fae from all around the world, but the fae who live in Iceland, not a lot I think of research has been done on them, and guys, I'm just loving it. I'm really loving it. So I'm 52 pages in, and I really want to take my time with this one. I feel like I should just give up on my Goodreads goal. Not a quitter, although maybe I should be. Actually, that's probably a good goal. Sometimes you just need to quit things. I'm gonna call Carolyn tonight. Hopefully, I think is what's gonna happen, and I would also like to potentially squeeze in a gym session. I don't know, we shall see. I have a lot of editing to do. I finally finished the, I almost said Iceland vlog, the Italy vlog. This is the outfit that I have been chilling in today. These shorts are also one of my favorite things that I got from Halara. First of all, love the color. I did not have a dark purple pair of shorts. The detail that I love so much is the mesh on the sides. It feels so cool, and then they do have built-in shorts underneath. That is my outfit for today. I was trying to add some new colors into my wardrobe when I was picking out the pieces that I wanted to try, because I've been really going beige with everything, or black or white or gray, but Halara has such a wide variety of bright, interesting colors on their website. Along with their huge selection of colors, they also have a huge selection of sizes, because their pieces are designed with every body in mind, which is really nice. The back is stunning. I feel like I could wear this out to like a party or a night out. It also feels very ballet core. So thank you again to them so much for sponsoring today's video, and the links are in the description. Code is ME15. Knock yourself out. Now that it is the end of the week, I feel like I have been pretty successful-ish with my goal of like doing yoga, going to the gym, taking care of myself, eating a little bit better. Tonight I'm actually gonna need to pack everything up. I've left it kind of last minute. I've kind of left everything last minute. I've been a bit overwhelmed, obviously, trying to get things back together, but I need to pack for home. A huge suitcase. I have to bring a ton of books, ton of clothes, ton of different things, and I also need to edit a couple videos still before I go. But I am very happy to tell you that in terms of reading updates, I did decide to start The Winter Duke by Claire Eliza Bartlett on audio, and I'm really liking it. Thankfully, I enjoyed the audiobook narrator's voice enough to pick it up, and I'm loving it. I'm actually really loving it. It is so far so much better than I expected. I think it's young adult. I'm pretty sure it's young adult, but we are following this girl named Akata or Katarina, and she is kind of the middle child in her family's very ruthless row of siblings. There's a ton of them. There's always a coup. They're always trying to kill each other, and they rule the domain above, Kilma above, although there is also an underside to their territory, their kingdom, that they don't really go to ever, but this Kilma below is where all of this magic comes from, that the Duke, who lives above ground, can use. So obviously Akata's father, the Duke, has control of magic, and so this means that although their territory is very small, they're doing pretty well, they're pretty prosperous. When this novel opens, the Dukeship is kind of in the process of being passed down to her older brother, who's a snob. We hate him, he's not great, and it's his bride show, so he's like picking a bride. However, something happens and her entire family gets cursed except for her. They all fall asleep. They're not dead, but they're in a coma, and so she all of a sudden gets handed the title of Duke. She gets her brother's fiance, she gets control of everything, even though she wanted nothing to do with it. She wanted to go study like botany and biology and chemistry at university. Like, she wanted out, so now she's in the unfortunate position of being in a very politically heavy place. I'm liking the writing, I'm liking all the characters. We have a big cast of characters. I got a little bit further of the way through, so I think I'm on like, yeah, I'm a little over 50 pages through, and I'm really liking it, so I'm just gonna keep going with The Winter Duke. And then Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I honestly haven't made that much more progress. I've been taking it really slow, but I got to page 100 and it's just so good. It's so good. I'm liking it so much. I never want it to end. I'm really relating to Emily, and I just really like it. I really like it. I was expecting to love this. I just feel like I know I'm gonna enjoy everything Heather Fawcett writes, and I hope that never gets proven wrong. And this cover is just so beautiful. So really enjoying my reading choices right now, which is good because I really wanted to get back into the swing of just really taking my time with what I was reading. And then I did want to show you one book that I just have out here because I'm about to pack it up in my suitcase, but I bought this because you guys really seem to enjoy my Agatha Christie murder mystery solving videos, which I love doing, some of my favorite videos that I do. But the last one I did with my brother Benjamin when I was back home last time, but he got very upset at the Agatha Christie story that we chose, and a lot of you guys have been saying like you should switch it up, you should try someone new, and I've been wanting to try someone else other than Agatha Christie for a while, so I took one of your suggestions and I bought The Mill House Murders by Yukito Ayatsuji. So very excited because I've never read from this author. Apparently this is like, or I don't know if this is the cult classic, but Ayatsuji is known for a lot of like really big murder mystery cult classics, including, is it the Decagon house murders that he's famous for? But this one looks cool. I love this edition, so I just bought this really quickly before I went home, and I thought maybe I could try to persuade my brother to solve a different author's murder mystery with me. So I'm very excited. Don't know too much what this is about. We have a recluse with a scarred face hidden behind a rubber mask. Classic Japanese locked room mystery. So we did so well with our last locked room mystery that obviously I'm gonna bring this one. So these are just 3 books, but I'm gonna be bringing a lot more. So I think what I'm gonna do right now, I really want to show you what I did with this corner behind me, because I got some pictures printed out last week and they finally came in. I mean, that was pretty quick. What am I saying? That was really quick. They're from Poster Jack, but I wanted some photos of my trip to Italy, and I couldn't choose one because typically what I've done with my other trips, like Banff, Iceland, Kauai, I only printed one picture for the whole trip, one picture that I loved the most. But with Italy, because I went to 4 different very distinct places, I just ended up choosing one photo for each place. So let me show you this and then let's go start packing because I am rapidly falling behind, losing energy, and this needs to get done. Okay, so this is what the little book nook corner is looking like. I think they all kind of go together really well. I'm happy that I chose the white frames because I just think it just looks very nice. I tried to pick 4 photos that all kind of matched each other and would look nice and kind of cohesive beside each other. So for Rome, I decided to pick a picture I took of the Colosseum, and then it's a little dark here right now, but maybe you can see it, like the sun's out and stuff. But for Pompeii, I picked a picture of Vesuvius and like one of the abandoned vineyards in Pompeii. And then for Venice, I picked a picture from the gondola ride on one of the canals, so this is like from a gondola. And then for Amalfi, I just picked a very nice view of the town and the coast of Amalfi. So really happy with how they turned out. I think they look really good, and yeah, that just brightened up the space a little bit, added a little bit more. I finally also got to take down my big world map that was half hidden behind my bookcase, so now it's in the office and it's out. The whole world is uncovered in all its glory. So there they are.